Trying to set up the damn broadcast.
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Damn. See, I ain't even know what D this nigga is in, what plays formation. This nigga in goal line and shit. I'm in the dime.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They hand off to their big.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
Pickup of 8 leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he is going to
that's
have
what he
the
doing.
first
He trying to give me though. He gon' eventually do a play action. I know he is.
They give it off here to the tight end, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
And I don't want to commit. I could stop it, but I have to commit.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Yeah, I wasn't in the formation.
Taking it in from
I ain't want to use another timeout. I could have stopped it, but I didn't want to use the timeout.
Touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead.
It's also an all-pro man online. So.
For the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
I'm scoring and going for 2.
Is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now here's another carry for.
I made the wrong fucking move.
Right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. On 1st down, it's Harris. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I was about to, you heard me, Blue.
Here's Ben.
Daddy! God, ain't third deep enough. I hate that. How does the man behind him be picking that, not be in front? That shit is stupid. Like, I be in front of him.
This defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not as.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Damn, Blue. Damn.
Exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. And when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch.
I feel like I'm going to get another turnover.
It's tempting to go for 2.
I wanted to go for 2, but I feel like I'm going to get another turnover.
You do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
Hope this shit don't cost me, Blue, but I'm sending the play. The blitz.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
I knew where he was going, man. I just couldn't get there.
Out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick.
He did the dumb. He had the game won and did the dumb shit. So
returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod.
He threw that ball. I got that pick. He gave me another chance.
Not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense.
See, niggas online ain't used to guys like us, though, Blue. We just don't give up.
Here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea.
Oh, he threw that motherfucker. He threw that motherfucker just right. Because, boy.
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run
All right,
defense.
Juju, I need you to make a play.
Plays near the line of scrimmage.
This for you.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It's for you to make a play, Juju.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So third down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4 down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less. Because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going
You okay?
for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Now Balaj. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Ball game, baby.
Winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT.
That's what the fuck you get for playing with me, nigga. You should have ran the clock out, but you want to go for the play. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it, what I would call...
You hear me? What we was playing with me, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still throw the ball. This nigga ain't shit. Pick. Let me get that. That's another chance.
And again, just a great
now you're on the losing board, bucko.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
He couldn't stop him. I already knew. I knew not to pass the ball. I'm like, there's no point to pass. I'm like, there's no point of passing. He can't stop him. He couldn't stop him. He was breaking tackles and shit. Yeah. Najee Harris, 25 carries for 141 yards. That's how you carry your team to a win, baby. Yeah. I'll be back. Yeah.